Hey guys, so today I am bringing you along with me. My name is Vanessa, if this is your first time joining, but oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we officially have the kitchen remodel on the books. They are coming on Thursday, tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, for their like preliminary. We've only met with the contractor. Well, he's gonna have his guys out here to take a look at the kitchen, kind of go over the process, what's going to happen. I already know what they want me to do. Super easy, not a whole lot. And then next week, since Monday is Labor Day, the kids have off, Mark has off, and we said, I mean, unless you guys just want to work, feel free to come over and start the process. Otherwise, Tuesday is totally fine with us. So not quite sure yet if it's gonna be Monday or Tuesday, but that's when the demolition happens. That's when the island, I think, well, I'll know for sure on Thursday, but that is when I think they're going to take out the island. I'm so excited. Like, I am giddy with excitement right now. So I actually already, I think I filmed it. I can't even remember because I feel like it was so long ago, but I took everything out of the drawers and the cabinets and put it in mainly my living room. But I was talking, well, my husband was talking to the guy and then he, you know, passed it along to me. He said that I should only need to, well, one, I need to take everything out and off of the island because that's getting tore out. But as far as the other cabinets, we're just replacing the backsplash and the granite countertop. We're not doing anything to the cabinets yet. He's like, all I should need to do is we're gonna move the microwave, just so, you know, something doesn't happen and it doesn't get busted so we don't have to buy a new one. And then all the drawers, and that's it. I don't need to take anything out of the cabinets or anything like that. He said it should be fine. I mean, I'll have to wash everything and wipe everything down afterwards, but I don't need to move anything because they won't be in the way. So that's less work for me, but that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys kind of an overview of the kitchen, and then I'm gonna tackle this kitchen. Also going to be bringing you guys along with the process. So I'm thinking, like I mentioned, it should take about 2 weeks, and I'll probably do like part 1 or week 1 and then week 2 and show you guys a little bit on the way. I'm not going to film while they are here, just to respect their privacy, and I don't wanna ask everybody like, hey, you okay with being on camera, anything like that. I wanna stay out of the way. Like I said, with the dogs, I'm gonna stay with them. That way they're not as agitated. But I am gonna show you guys a little bit every day of the process and what we're eating. And I'm gonna be true and, you know, share real life here all the time. We may eat out a little bit, we'll see. It just depends on how the day is going and what I'm able to do. Also need to clean my bathroom because I think that's where I'm gonna set the coffee pot, and like if it is a crock pot meal, that's where I'm gonna have that at. That sounds weird, like cooking in your bathroom. But I mean, it's not, the bathroom is going to be clean. The countertop's going to be fine. It's not like we're gonna eat in the bathroom. We can still eat at the table. Okay, I'm definitely chatting. I'm not done with my coffee yet, so I'm very like all over the place in the morning until I calm down and can gather my thoughts. So I'm actually going to, I just heard the laundry ding. I restarted it because I did not take clothes out of the dryer last night. So I started this morning before I dropped the kids off. So I'm gonna fold laundry and finish my coffee. I've got the pumpkin spice. I'm actually wearing, oh yes, I'm all about it. It's September already. And then I'm eating one of the just cracked eggs for breakfast. So I'm gonna finish this and then I will pick back up with you guys and we will start tackling some kitchen remodel prep.
I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness, give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am wake up in the sky. way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds. And I'm not coming down. Every time.
Okay, I know I said I was gonna do the kitchen, but when I started in the kitchen, I was like, you know what? I should do the dining room first, because when I'm taking things out of the drawers, I'm going to set them up here. So I went ahead and cleaned the dining room, and the little like decor pieces, the napkins, the salt and pepper, I just put in here. Since, you know, this is gonna get full of things, I am going to, not yet though, not until like Sunday actually, I'm gonna pull out what we're going to be using. So I'll pull the napkins back out after I see like how full this gets. I might just keep that stuff on the table and put this up for now and not have, you know, like it looking nice and decorated. I'll have it more functional. But I do have lots of plastic cutlery, the napkins, I've got paper bowls, we do have plastic cups, and then actually, you know what, I don't know if we have a backup paper plate. I think we've kind of been using it. This is just all like random pieces for holidays and parties and things. So we might need to pick up some more paper plates, but I'm not worried about it right now. But I will bring the paper plates in here. I'll show you guys where we have them in the kitchen when I get in there. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and do the dining room. So I just dusted everything, put those things up. And if you guys are thinking, Vanessa, your table is off-centered. Like your chairs aren't centered. Yeah, I know. But you know, there's a rhyme and reason to everything I do for the most part. We have the chairs, the ends, pushed all the way down because the bench has to be completely under the table. See, it's under the table. Because if it's not, Oliver will jump up here and try to eat my decor. Oh, the fun things about having a puppy, let me tell you. So yes, we learned that real quick. I don't know if you guys can tell, I don't really like show this a whole lot, but there were several more balls and little cotton things in here that have now been destroyed. So we learned real quick that we have to keep the bench pushed in, otherwise he will jump up here and think it's his little playground. So yes, we got that. And then I just dusted up here, but if I need this space too, then I will find somewhere to put that stuff. I have a little bit of room in here. I was showing you guys in here, I did a quick little overlay, but we've got a lot of liquor in there. So not really room in there for me to put this stuff, but I can find somewhere if I need to for the decor. And that way we have all of our like utensils and spatulas and that kind of stuff out here. All right, so, oh, I did vacuum also. And yeah, the joys of having a house full of animals. So, I mean, I haven't vacuumed in here in about a week. So that's not too bad with having 3 dogs and a cat. Polly sheds too, and her new favorite spot is either on her cat tower or right here, and that way she can keep an eye on Oliver, but she's not as scared of him anymore. She's definitely like, I'm older than you and I can scratch you if I need to. So speaking of the dogs, they're all laying in here while I clean. Yep, if I get too far they'll follow me, but they're all real comfy on this carpet. Oh, and update on the office. It's still pretty clean. Gotta pat myself on the back. I shared this, I think I shared it on Instagram, what the before and after was, but I still have a bin that I wanna go through with the kids. We just haven't done that yet. And then just little things that I've kept out. Like I just moved this from the dining room. It's the kids' artwork. I wanted to go through that with them too and just haven't. So I brought it back in here, but other than that, this room is still pretty clean and organized and not a dumping ground or anything like that.
I'm on the train headed back to Indiana. The rain is forming into rivers outside, writing down all the things that I miss, and in the letters you take form.
Okay, so you saw the before of the kitchen. I did unload, load, and I had 2 things that needed to be hand washed. So I hand washed those, dried them, put them up. That way that's done with. But now we are going to wipe all the counters down. I'm going to take everything off, and the things that I know that I might use more often, I am gonna make sure that those go in the dining room and that it's easy for me to grab. Still have toaster out from breakfast. The kids had waffles this morning, but same thing. I'm gonna move everything into the dining room so the fruit is still, you know, there for the kids to grab. I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut that watermelon up, get it in a bowl in the fridge, just so it doesn't fall off anywhere. And then I forgot I have these two things to put up that came out of the dishwasher that don't go in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start moving things, wipe everything down. I actually have to leave. Paige and I are going out for just a little bit, so I'll try to get as much done before I go, but we'll definitely keep working on it when we get back. All right, the kitchen is as prepped as I can get it for now. There's a few things that I'm leaving in here because it's not officially being started until next week. So I still have like 4 days, but I wanted to film this for you guys to get you as excited as I am, and just so it's done, because once we get into the weekend, it is gonna be a little harder because we're picking up another foster puppy on Friday. So I am a glutton for punishment, that is for sure. Constantly adding to my to-do list, but that's okay. All right, so there are dishes in the sink because Paige just made herself lunch. We've already done our errand for the day, and it is right after lunchtime, about 1:15. So she's got some dishes in there, but the dishwasher is full and going, so we'll be able to take care of that later on. I did empty out this drawer, which has my hand towels and rags, and what I did was I just put them over here, right there. So normally I have all my big plates on the bottom, so these plates are up here and little plates up there, but as you can see, I've got plenty of room. So I just moved the big plates up there, put the hand towels here, so they are easy to reach for, and this is the paper plates that we have. So I mean, 2 weeks. I have no idea if we'll go through all of these or not. We'll see, but we might end up picking up some more. That just seems like a lot, right? Maybe we won't, but I'm gonna bring you guys along with our journey on this kitchen renovation. So that's what we've got going on there. And then I left, so I did empty out under the sink, which we had, you know, cleaning products and things like that. But I left the stuff that we use for hand washing just for now. And then at the end of the week, right before they come in to demolish, to take out this island, then I'll move that like in the laundry room or something. So I just left all this stuff out. I'll probably like pop it up on here so it's not on the countertop. And then in this cabinet right here is our trash can. We have trash and recycle. It's like a pull out thing. There's no top or anything like that. If I pull it out, Oliver's gonna run over here and try to get in it. So I'm just gonna leave that in there until later on. I might go pick up like a cheap trash can with a lid, and that way I can leave it out or in the pantry, and that way Oliver can't get in it. But for now, I'm just leaving it in there. And then over here, we've got everything cleaned off, and I emptied out, I'll show you guys where I put everything. I emptied out all the top drawers. He said don't worry about the cabinets. So these two are faux. I don't know why I'm trying to open those. That one's emptied out and that one's emptied out. And then if we come over here, I cleared everything off. I put the fruit in the fridge and then I emptied that one out and that one out. So the kitchen is as ready as it is going to be. I also put the food bowl or the dog bowls, which normally like Oliver's is right here, Bella's is right here, and Buford's over there. We got them new bowls and a new water dish. So the water is outside right there. And then they just have the stand up, I'll show you guys, food bowls. And that way when the new island is in, I don't want their food bowls just hanging out. So there's their food bowls just stacked up right there. So I just keep them in the pantry and pull them out when it's time for them to eat and put them away. And that way they're not out all the time. So, all right. There's one last look for you guys of this kitchen before anything starts. There we go. If I can get Mark to help me before I want to share this video with you guys, we are going to bring all the kitchen stuff that we have for the renovation inside right here. And I'll just show you guys a quick overview of that if we can get that in, like I said, before we start this. But now let's go in here. I'm going to work on this area. So I'm going to clean out the countertop, move everything, figure out where I want to put stuff. These are some things that are too childish for my kids for lunch boxes. So I'm going to put those in our donation bag, and then all the kids have library books. So I'm going to put those upstairs in their room. And then I need to empty these drawers. So I'll show you a before. This one's already empty, woohoo! And then these two are coffee. There we go. So I've got to empty that. And then I think I'm going to put the coffee cups in the cabinet also, or keep them with the coffee machine. I think I'm gonna put it in my bathroom. And then I haven't decided about over here. I have like personal school stuff hanging up, but I'm gonna leave this stuff for now. And after our meeting tomorrow, if he says, yeah, it'll be, you know, easier if you move that stuff, then I'm just gonna stash all this stuff away. Obviously I don't have to take anything off the walls or anything, but I won't let the kids put their backpacks and coats here and stuff like that. I'll just have them either take it up to their room or put it in the front closet, something like that. And then if he thinks this is gonna be in the way, I'll just put that in the garage for now or in our closet, something like that. So anyway, this is the room or space I'm going to work on next. I'll show you guys it all nice and cleared out. And then this is where I'm putting everything. So I put the knife block up here, just so, you know, most of my kids can reach that, but at least it's more out of sight. Sorry, I was leaning on the light switch there. And then I put all this stuff over here because I'm really not sure yet, since I haven't done the meal plan, what we're gonna be doing as far as like cooking and things like that. So I just wanted everything that we use, you know, that are out of all the drawers, easily accessible for us. So I've just got it all right here. Like Paige just used the oil and the butter, and then she put it back over here. So we've got, you know, all this stuff at our fingertips and the cutting board, so we can, you know, pull that out and set it on the dining room table, and that'll be fine for us to sit here for me to prep or whatever, because I really have no idea when things, if like everything's getting pulled out and then things are getting put in like one at a time, or if they're just doing like a complete project at a time. Okay, the coffee bar or butler's pantry is ready for remodel. So the only thing that's happening in here, well, actually it's going to be a huge transformation. I've mentioned this several times, but just in case this is the first video, we're not touching the cabinets on this go around. We like to pay cash for everything, and we saved up enough to do our kitchen in 2 parts. So the first part, we are getting new backsplash. So this backsplash is getting ripped out, and we're getting new countertop. So the countertop is getting ripped out. And then we were given a beverage cooler. So these 2 cabinets are a little bit smaller. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these 2 cabinets are a little bit smaller. So these 2 cabinets are getting ripped out. Oh, you know what? Now that I say that, I bet, I don't know if I need to take stuff out of there. It's just lunch stuff. It's not the end of the world in this one, but I do need to empty out this one. So I've got our dash appliances, an extra coffee machine just in case we have people over. And when we go on vacations, we like to take that. And then I just have my egg cartons and some various pitchers and vases up there. So yeah, I need to clean this out too. So I'm not done. I almost forgot about that. But in here, a drink, beverage, wine, cooler, whatever is being installed. I might need to take this off the wall then. I don't know if that's gonna be in their way or not. I'll ask them when they're here, but I did go ahead and take all the cups down and, oh, and I haven't purchased it yet, but we're gonna get this light replaced. I'm gonna try to find something a little bit not as like in your face, thinner, that goes up under there a little better. So there's that. And then I did go ahead and move the bench. I just put it in my closet. And then I'll show you in here, I just did a quick clean of my area and I moved some stuff around. And here's where I've got all the coffee stuff I have not unpacked yet. All the dirty clothes are put up, but the clean items and items we just don't need are still in our suitcase from this past weekend. But I've got all the coffee set up in here. I've got 3 mugs and we'll just wash these each day and use these 3 same mugs and all of that. So, and the third is for Paige. She likes to have coffee. So when she gets up in the morning, she can come here and make herself a cup. So, all right, I think that's gonna work. And then I was thinking, cause while I was cleaning up, I was like, man, it's really gonna be hard to cook in here. But if we come in the laundry room, I have this little area over here that Polly's food and water used to be on, but because it's so tight in here and Oliver was going up the stairs because she can't really, well, she can now, but she hurt herself somehow. And I thought it was old age, but it's not. She just hurt herself. She's back to jumping around. Anyway, long story. She's in the living room now, so Oliver can't get to her. So I have this spot and there's an outlet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all these cleaning supplies. These are extras right now. We don't need to open or bust into them just yet. I'm going to put them in my closet and that way I can use this to plug in my appliances, and it's convenient because it's right next to the fridge. And then I can move this stuff over also somewhere, somehow. I wish I still had a shelf here because I could just put it up there, but I can move this stuff around and I can chop things right here if I needed to. I don't know. I mean, not on this, but on a cutting board. But I think this will work. I think this little area will work. I just happened to see that. I was like, oh, you know what? There's a plug there and a countertop. So this is where I'm going to be cooking while my countertops are non-existent in the kitchen. So let me go ahead and clean this up, put this stuff up. These are towels that I did yesterday that I forgot to have the kids grab, kind of out of sight, out of mind. So I'll go ahead and take those up and then we'll be almost done. We'll be, you know, one step closer to the kitchen being remodeled. Okay, this cabinet is emptied and I'm not going to empty this one until we have our meeting and they say, yeah, you know what, we might end up having to cut into that, empty it. But for now, that stuff is staying. And voila, this area is nice and clean and definitely big enough for me to prep some dinner here and have like crock pot, instant pot, whatever I need right here. And it's 2 outlets, so if I needed to like saute something, like if we were having sloppy joes or something, I could have one instant pot cooking that, and then the other instant pot I could have like a vegetable, steaming a vegetable or whatever. I'm excited. Definitely gonna bring you guys along. You guys will probably hear Puppy in the background. Pearl's getting Oliver's energy out before we eat dinner, but it is much later. I had a couple more things to get done, but everything is ready for our meeting tomorrow. And then Mark helped me bring all of this stuff in, so I thought I would share it with you just in case you are new. So this is our new sink. Hopefully it works. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I mean, there were good reviews too. So this is the one that we picked by Kohler. And then this was gifted to us, this Bodega wine fridge, not from Bodega, but from a friend. Actually, I think I traded something for it. I don't remember. We've had it for a really long time, but it's brand new, never been used. This is what's going into the coffee area. I'm very excited about that. And then in here, I can't open it because I've got stuff on top of it, but in here is a KitchenAid, a new stovetop. So, and it's actually a 5 burner. So it'll be a little bit, we'll have a little bit less counter space because it's gonna take up a little bit more, but that's going to be nice. And it is stainless steel to match that, and this and our other appliances. And then this is our new countertop that we picked. And then this, see how many stains I went through, asked for before I picked the one. So this is the stain for the island, and then eventually the rest of the cabinets will be painted. Here's our backsplash, and we picked a gray grouch. That's just box stuff on it. So there's our backsplash. We did find some extra floor tiles in the attic just in case, and if that's not enough, then we'll just have an unfinished floor for just a little bit until we can decide what to do. And then in here are the new lights. So right now we have 2 lights right there that goes over the kitchen island, but because the island is now gonna go this way and the kitchen is gonna be more rectangle and less triangle, we did pick up new lights. And then I picked up 3 because I wasn't quite sure. Only 2 are open, so I can return the 3rd one if needed, but I picked up 3 just in case the island, it looked better with 3. But here's the, I'm not gonna unbag it, you guys will see everything once it gets all put in, but there's the pendant lights that I picked out to go over the island. But yeah, I'm super excited. We got to bring everything in, and tomorrow we have our meeting, and then next week the kitchen begins. All right, you guys, so that is it for today. I do still have a little like random cleaning that I wanna do, just last minute picking up so the house, you know, looks a little put together as they're walking through it tomorrow morning for our meeting in the kitchen. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today, getting the kitchen prepped for the remodel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget, I am going to be sharing either at least 2, possibly 3, just depends on how long each video is, but I'll be sharing the whole process, and I'll just compile a few days in one with you guys so you guys can see the kitchen being demolished and then built back up, and the island and all of that fun stuff, as well as the meals that we're eating and how I'm cooking them and preparing them and all of that. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.